Hey guys, welcome back to Banjo-Tooie. We left off in Witchyworld, about to go see Mumbo. Look at his skull too. It's shaped like the devil here in the Inferno. It's pretty cool. I like it. But his skull is actually weird in this world. It has an enemy and a honeycomb right in the middle here, making it pretty easy actually. But Mumbo's ability in this world is to give power to things that are out of power. Electric things, that is. Specifically, it's all related to the space zone, so that's kind of our focus this episode, is use Mumbo here. It's kind of the whole Banjo-Tooie thing. Find Mumbo as fast as possible in every world so he can get everything set up for Banjo and Kazooie to get the associated jiggies. I mean, Wumba is kind of the same too, but because her stuff is transformation related, it kind of feels a little different. So I don't know, in my mind, I feel like Mumbo is first priority. Even though we went to Wumba first, so actually, you know what? I don't know what I'm talking about. Also, I apologize for being so hyper last time and talking so loudly and peaking the mic. I don't know, I had a lot of caffeine, so that was part of it. But actually, hold on. Before I go on explaining that, this thing right here is how we power up the Dodgem Dome, which is like a bumper car or minigame type thing. Kind of like kickball. There's 3 rounds, the quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals, but it's a bumper car amusement thing. And, but this thing is such a pain in the neck. Because think of how we had to find Mumbo first. We needed to become a van in order to pay a coin to gain access to the Inferno, right? Because that's where Mumbo's skull is. Now that opens up, so you would think, oh, I'll go in there as Banjo and Kazooie. Nope, you have to pay to play that game too, so you have to become a van first, then come back out, go back to Wumbo, become Bear and Bird again, then come back and you could play it. So it's a lot of back and forth. It's actually super tedious, but thank God for the fast warps. Otherwise it would be even worse. And the Star Spinner, notice the thing that we're about to power up, how it has an exposed panel. We can actually hit that with a grenade egg when we come back here as Banjo and Kazooie. And that, this being the Star Spinner, what's gonna happen is everything in this room is gonna spin, and there's a jiggy at the very top. But destroying the panel on the side actually slows the spinning down, making it slightly easier to make your jumps and stuff when we come back here as Banjo and Kazooie, because obviously Mumbo cannot get that jiggy. Mostly because you need to talon trot on top of that planet type thing. Also, eyeing up the camera angles there for the kid. There's another polar bear we gotta find. We saw the fat kid. We gave the girl her french fries last time. The fat kid we can't do anything about until we learn a move in Pterodactyl Land, I think. And, but there should be another boy wearing a hat running around, and he's having so much fun he refuses to go home, so you gotta smack him with Banjo. But the world entrance is where the last thing affiliated with Space Zone is. It's actually the power to the Saucer of Peril, which, remember, that was in Glitter Gulch Mine, the UFO. 1,000 gigawatts! This area is actually kind of crazy, too. I like their sound effects. But this is the last thing for Mumbo. We'll put him away and become a van. And, go pay the Dodgem Dome thing before I forget to do that. And then we'll go back to Banjo and do everything we gotta do. What was I gonna say? I don't remember. Oh, look at those footprints on the wall. Well, they're gone now. You can't see them. We learn about that move in Grunty Industries. So it's gonna be a while before we can climb up there. That's another really annoying side quest where you gotta bring food between worlds, which normally you're not supposed to do. But anyway, I'm gonna go turn into a van and go pay the Dodgem fee, so I'll be right back. Boom. So yeah, here we are in the Dodgem Dome as a van, just to pay the thing. And then we're gonna quick go back to Wumba, and we'll come back here momentarily. That's the thing, we're gonna do all the Space Zone things this time. But it's a little bit of tedium to get through first. The ride is now open, but not for vans. So don't come back here, man. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, we're done with the nonsense. Back as Banjo. Before we go and do the Space Zone stuff, actually this thing is going to ferry us over to Space Zone, and this is how we're going to activate the Saucer of Peril. We got to bring it back from Glitter Gulch Mine. I like this thing too. Press B to experience the scenic splendor of the cable car ride. Yeah, whatever. It gives you a nice wide shot of this entire world. And the platform just magically changes from wooden to silver, too. Also, we gotta go there. That's our next thing. I should really go there first before the Space Zone stuff. The Dive of Death. The train station is over there, too. That's the thing. We gotta start focusing on that now. And, oh, whoops, I just knocked my phone over. Whatever. Who's gonna call anyway? Whoops, man, now I'm pressing all kinds of buttons the wrong way. Get it together, you dope. Here's a honeycomb. Now I wonder, as Super Banjo, I might be able to run and jump right there. I think I get it to the pipe. I hope. Yes, okay. Alright, don't get shocked. It'll knock you right off the pipe and down on floor level. And that's a pain in the neck. Step on this just to make it easier. If you do fall for next time, you could just jump on that pipe and get up here. But we're not going to have it next time because we're going to get the first prize and second prize in one go. Right? Yeah, see that no food sign? At all the exits there's that. So the hamburgers and fries you can't take between worlds, which makes one particular jiggy later on associated with the next world very annoying to get. But we'll get there when we get there. But here it is. The saucer is free from the mines. So let's ride it. There are 2 prizes associated with this thing, kind of like Canary Mary, only this is way more fun than that. Bleep, jump on board to ride the exciting Saucer of Peril, Bleep. This actually can be tricky though. It's an egg aiming thing, which means I gotta turn the volume down because Kazooie hacking up a storm is gonna be so annoying to listen to. But I'm curious how the GameCube joystick is gonna control. So yeah, just basically hold Z the whole time. Same thing, blue are 3 points, green are 2 points, and red is only 1 point. So we need 500. You can get both prizes in one go, so that's what I'm hoping for here. I like this ride though. It brings you all around Witchyworld, which is just another reason why this world is so cool. Actually, this isn't so bad. Yeah, this really isn't bad. Considering how much trouble I was having inputting the cheats in the code chamber, I thought this was going to be troublesome, but it's actually not so bad. Oh yeah, and it brings you inside of the things too. That's kind of cool too. How many times am I going to say 2? Oh yeah, we got to come here as well. Immediately after. That's what we'll do. We'll finish this, hopefully get 500 points, then come here to the Star Spinner, and then we'll do the Dodgem Dome. And if whatever time's left, then we'll go to the deep dive area or whatever it is, and the train station and stuff. And pretty much after that, all that's going to be left is the big top, where the boss of this world is. We have the 4 tickets already. It's kind of crazy. There's actually a section of this that almost gives me vertigo in a way. And I don't even have motion sickness or anything. It's one of those things where it's kind of like watching a first-person shooter. When it's you controlling it, you don't think twice, but when you're watching somebody else play, you can kind of get dizzy. Because you're not anticipating where the camera's going to jolt. And there's a section of this ride that's kind of the same. Oh, that's a good setup. I like all the blues and greens. Kazooie is so annoying, dude. No, you're annoying. And that's true. Whoa, hit them all, dang it. I think that was the one I was talking about, although it didn't bother me there. But there's one where you do a somersault, kind of like in Star Fox. I think there's one of those things coming up, too. This is cool, though. I really like this. And now to the Crazy Castle. Jumbo! Yeah, also, talking about the mic thing, how last time I was peaking the mic too much, talking too loud, I blame a lot of it, too, on my new headphones I got. My old headphones that were so reliable and awesome broke. They weren't even a good pair, really. I'm not talking about, like, a $200 pair of headphones here. They were less than $50, actually, but they were good. They were from Gemini. Like, Gemini Gemini DJX3 was the ones that I used to have, and they were awesome. But I went to reorder them after the one ear went out, and they jumped up in price. So because of that, I started looking for a comparable, however you properly say that word. The English language is stupid. But, yeah, I started looking for headphones that were kind of more of what I'm used to paying for, but similar in quality to the Gemini ones. So I found Behringer. This is the one I was talking about! Yeah. It actually didn't bother me that bad. Yes, I just broke 500. Oh, thank God. I just got concerned there. I knew we were approaching the end. Did it. Both prizes. I like how you could do that too. You can get the Cheeto page and the Jiggy in one go. You don't have to play it twice like Canary Mary. But yeah, I got Behringer HPS 3000 headphones. They're very cheap. Like how he said, you won 2 bleeping prizes. Anyway. No, I'm not riding again, even though it was fun. I appreciate you, little saucer. You did good, buddy. 2 more. Every 5 we get a cheat. I think the next one is double the eggs. Alright, let's do the star spinner. Hopefully I get this on the first try, because falling here hurts. Also, I want to double check, is that kid in here? I didn't see him when the camera was going nuts before. I don't know. He might be in the train station. I forget all the locations that the little polar bear kids could run around. But it doesn't matter, the 2 were right in the Inferno. Which I didn't even know was possible. Oi, you vandal! You'll have to pay for any damage caused. You know. But yeah, look at how slow it's rising. If you didn't break that panel, they shoot right up. I still don't see that kid. Although I think the draw distance is way too far away at this point for the N64. Where's the planet? Spin the camera around. That dead space out there, all that clouds, for some reason it just gave me a flashback to Lost Kingdoms on the GameCube. That was a unique game. I don't have it anymore though. Get up there and back it up. Alright, talent trot and get ready. You want to jump as the planet is kind of spinning upwards? Like, okay. No, you best get that. Okay. Fall damage, here I come. Jumbo! That's not a real Jinjo, and holy crap, I forgot. A really high fall does that much damage. You're done! Oh, I was hoping he would drop a honeycomb. I really don't see that other kid. He must be at the train station. I don't know where else he could be. Or not the train station. There's a thing right next to the train station that's like the horror, what the heck, the amusement place. Like you go to see freaks in a tube. There's a thing like that. There's 3 jail cells and it's supposed to, each one has a different freak. One is a Jinjo, one is for a Jiggy in the next world, and one is an old friend we're about to see. But first let's do this. The bumper car thing. Going with the theme, all this is, unlike the kickball thing, where you have to score points, this you collect points, similar to all the games we've played in this world so far. Blue twinklies, they're basically little light bulbs we collect. Blue are worth 3, green are 2. Leave our twinklies alone. Yeah, you leave me alone, buddy. 60 points in 45 seconds, that's no problem. Also, everything on the outer wall looks like a toilet. I realize it's a light just reflecting on the floor, but you can't tell me they don't look like toilets all around the perimeter. But yeah, these Behringer headphones I'm using, I hate them. They are definitely not as good as Gemini headphones. Everything sounds far away, and that's why I start to talk louder for some reason. And when I go to edit these things, I adjust the volume and the gain of the game and the audio track, and it just doesn't sound the same. So if my videos ever seem like super quiet compared to other YouTubers, that's why, because everything... I don't know. It's hard to explain. There we go. I wasn't even trying, but this is pretty easy, though. It gets hard, though. The next one, there's going to be 2 players, and then the last one, you got 3 people trying to bump you, and it actually can be tricky on that 3rd one. But each time, the points that you need to collect is less, so it is doable. What do you got to say, bub? Which one is the gas pedal? That's actually a good question. Is the gas pedal always on the right no matter what country you're in? Because I know in England they drive on the left side of the road, which is weird. I don't know how you would get used to that coming from the United States. I feel like I would get in an accident almost immediately. I actually had an instance, I went away to a wedding one time, and my friend was driving, and we turned onto a highway, and thank God there was like nobody around for a while, and we were actually on the wrong side of the highway. I don't know, it was like a very weird state. Every state in the United States seems to do their left turns differently. And we're all from New Jersey, which in New Jersey they force you to go into, like, let's see, what's a word that other states would understand? Like a turnabout, I guess? Where you pull off to the right side and go through a circle to make your left turn later. Which, I don't know. It sounds confusing, but for some reason it works. But yeah, that one state that we were in, even their left turn signal was very odd. Yeah, luckily we caught it and corrected the mistake before like any oncoming traffic. That would have been insane. You're in for real ramming this time, pal. Yeah, hopefully not. But this is the tough one. Let's see, you collect 40 points, alright. Whack the bear, I think. Get off! I'm trying! So you either want to make really wide circles or circles around the middle, I think. No, maybe it just doesn't matter at all. Get me out of here. I remember a couple peak seasons ago at my job, there were raffle prizes to win a nice pair of headphones. I think one of them was a pair of Beats. I've never actually worn those pair. I don't know how good they are. But the guy who won them, I was asking him how they were doing, and he was like, they're all right. And I was like, he seemed really unimpressed with them. But I think I would gladly take them, considering the price point of them. They have to be decent quality compared to what I'm used to. But I did it. Yes. Another Jiggy. I don't know, but one thing, I cannot stand very cheap earbuds anymore. Like, I hate earbuds. I can't put them in my ears anymore. At one time I could, but they're all so tinny sounding. If you can't hear the bass with any kind of clarity, throw them in the trash, because that's garbage. So, I always buy studio headphones. Even if they're a cheap price point, they're way better than any earbuds you could find in any store. Unless, of course, they're like a $200 earbud thing. But they're just so uncomfortable anymore, too. And I've had to get my ears flushed like 3 or 4 times in my life as a result of wearing earbuds, the ones that stick into your ears like Q-tips. Yeah, this is a crazy Jiggy coming all the way up here. I like how the music stops, though. Look at how skinny this thing is. Crud. No, oh, get up there. Oh, yeah, you could probably shimmy your way across the whole thing. I like this thing, though. Oh, yeah, I got the feel for it. You go, Banjo. Tiptoe ever so gently. Whoa, I don't know why it hangs before everything. Jumbo! Whoops. Yeah, that's not the pool. There's notes in here, I forgot about that. I think these are the last 10 that I haven't yet collected. There we go. Alright, so also over here, we could have done this way earlier. This is the train station or the freak show? Hall of Horrors, that's what I'm thinking of. Hey, can't you read, furbag? All food must be consumed in the theme park. That's not fair. Of course it's not fair, but try and leave with that stuff you've got, and I'll take it off you. Yeah, see, no hamburgers, no french fries. Well, that's no fun, but this is the train station. These are highly important from here forth. Henceforth, find the train switch. I think we have to jump on one of these coffins. Yeah, this one. This looks grabbable. Yep. And then up and up the stairs we go. Yes, shimmy, shimmy coconut. And then we come... Ah, crud, I forgot about the guy on the top. Yeah, darn. Wah, those guys are nuts. Get up there before he comes and whacks you with his mallet. Okay, jeez. Really? Don't miss this about the N64. Just clunky stuff that shouldn't be clunky. Is this guy back? No. Alright, get ready for him. You're done. And you don't do anything crafty. Alright, there's the train switch. Good. This is going to be very useful later. There's a dinosaur trapped here we have to bring back to Pterodactyl Land. We're actually going to see her in a minute, too. But that's good. That's open. We actually still have the hamburgers and french fries. Actually, we never got the hamburgers, did we? But because it's just warning you because that's the train station, and you could potentially hop on the train and go to another world. But I should still have some french fries on me. I do got to get the burger. I can do that part. Because what happens is you feed the fat polar bear a burger because he's hungry, and then he realizes he's too fat to stand up, and you have to carry him, but we don't have that ability yet. Yeah, the Haunted Cavern, this is what leads to the freak show. I fell in love with the girl at the rock show. She said what, and I told her that I didn't know. She's so cool. Better sneak into her window. Everything's better when she's around. I can't wait till her parents are out of town. I fell in love with the girl at the rock show. Blink-182 aside, if I had read that sign, it would tell me about the Hall of Horrors. And check out this familiar face over here. Cave of Horrors, that's what it is. Hey guys, am I glad to see some familiar faces? Adobe, what are you doing in there? Well, as you may remember, I was on my way to the lava world, but I got captured. But now that you're here, I'll soon be out. We'll see about that, Star Wolf. Do you have any money? No. Then get used to that cage, hump boy. Sniff, that's no way to treat an old friend. Don't worry, Goby. Oh, apparently I have to aim appropriately. Great, on my way to the lava world again at last. Yeah, at the end of Banjo-Kazooie, he said he was off to the lava world. Well, he didn't quite make it. But we will see you again soon, hump boy. That's weird. It only sounds right coming from Kazooie, but look at this dino. I'm not even going to talk to him. Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere until the chuffing train is in Witchyworld Station. Yep. So we gotta bring the train over, and then she just jumps on board in the caboose. And then there's a Jinjo. He's not a horror. We got almost all the blues. Well, actually, you know what? There's not much left of here. Yeah, we've just got the boss at the big top tent. We got all the Jinjos. There's a Cheeto page somewhere. But we'll do the boss next time. Thanks for watching, you guys. Take care.